check this out. Yesterday was the 52nd week in a row that I did a 36-hour fast. I made it an entire year.
Wow.
With only drinking.
Once a week, you did a 36-hour fast?
For a year? For 52 weeks. Yeah, for 52 weeks. Wow. And yesterday was morning was
What's the longest you've ever fasted?
I think once in college I did 10 days, but I drank broth for 10 days.
Is that there's a lot of calories in broth.
No, it was a homemade broth. So let me rephrase that. It was basically what I would do is I would just, it wasn't a bone broth. I would just basically take like onions and like chopped apples and stuff and like lemons, and I would boil them or simmer them, and then I would filter out all the sediment so it was just the liquid. Huh. And then last year I did 2 5-day fasts, and they fucked me up. Those were just strict water fasts, no coffee. And something happened to my metabolism in that I didn't like. Like I came back I didn't feel like myself when I came back. Like for like the next 3 months, I lost all control of my eating. That was like last year.
And what, like I said, like explain it. Like what do you mean?
So when I do these 36-hour fasts and I come off the fast, it's like I'm not like, oh my God, it's 36 hours and I go run and eat.
Right.
It's not like that at all. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I just keep doing my thing. I walk by, I throw a piece of melon in my mouth. If I do, maybe I forget to eat, whatever.
And so you're done with the carnivore diet?
I just taken a month off.
Gotcha. Okay.
But by being off, I'm just added a ton of fruit. I just added bananas and maybe some non-fat yogurt, or not non-fat, plain whole fat yogurt. But I'm pretty stuck into I'm going to go back on the carnivore. The reason why I stopped was the same reason that this 5-day fast did to me. My hands started getting too cold. My heart was doing some weird shit towards the 5th day, and I was supplementing it with some potassium and some salt. But then when I came off of it, I just never could feel full again. Like my eating just got, I guess I don't know how to explain it other than my eating got out of whack. I was just voracious. It was like almost like voracious, something inside of me was like, oh my God, you're never going to be able to eat again. It was almost like I ate for 3 months straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but this 36-hour fast, basically what I do is I just stop eating on Saturday night. Doesn't matter what time. The goal is 24 hours. So I stop eating on Saturday night, and then I don't eat again till Monday morning. So then I got 2 sleeps in. So that's 2 free fasting, and then just the middle of the day.
Huh.
Have you that for Matt? Maybe you should play with some intermittent fasting if you're trying to look.
Sounds like he does, right?
Yeah, I don't eat. I usually don't eat until noon or 1.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Because like when you're intermittent fasting, like you really can't have anything, right? Coffee's like the only thing that's allowed, and it can't have anything in it. So when you say I don't eat till noon or 1, does that mean you don't eat a meal till noon or 1, or you don't have snacks and stuff like a protein shake?
I don't have anything. Just coffee and water.
Like a protein shake is
coffee
a meal.
and water.
Okay.
Yeah, just coffee and water.
Yeah, and then but then what time do you stop eating at night? See, that's I like snack at night.
He goes to bed at 8:30, Josh. Like he goes to bed at fucking 8:30.
I get hungry in the middle of the night, and I'll like wake up and I'll have a perfect bar in the middle of the night pretty regularly.
Yeah, like when I was training, it's like
gordo.
I would have a meal right before bed, like a full meal.
Yeah. You had
usually around 10. And then a lot of times in the middle of the night, get up and have something like a perfect bar or
PBJ.
Something like that.
Yeah, man, happens a lot.
Now, I mean, I probably don't eat anything after 10:30, 11. So it's like, I'm not hitting the time window of intermittent fasting.
Yeah. Like that 16 to 8 is interesting. It's an interesting time, but I think it might do you some service if that's actually what you're looking to do. I saw great results from it. My life didn't fit it with my kids' sports and things like that because their sports would happen during my window eating time, and it would knock like 2 more hours out of my day of eating, and I'd be like, it stressed me out more than it did me good.
Great excuse.
Hey, thank you. I have lots of them, and I'll keep them coming if you need them.
I was also thinking if I wasn't unemployed, I don't know if I could do the 36 hours along that same line of being a crybaby like you. If I wasn't unemployed, I don't know if I could fast 1 day a week. Because there's some times where you just go to shit. Most times I didn't, but in the 52 weeks, there were times where I was just a fucking mess. I know that's hard to believe.
No, and then you also have to be prepared for it, right? Because you have to be prepared for your meals. Where again, the same thing. I didn't take the time out of my days to food prep, and so then I'm like scrambling to get meals in during that 8 hours because I'm like, all right,
you don't have anything ready.
Right, I don't have food ready, and so now I'm like, all right, I need to eat right now so I can have another meal. So I'm hungry again, right before my window ends. So yeah, I have a lot of excuses, Sevan. Do you need any?
I think this in this show. Yes, always. I think I talk the least shit in this show of all these shows.
Yeah, you're right. Good.
It's weird.
I'll tell you guys why. I'm not ready to tell you guys why yet.
Oh, you're in a.
Oh my god, you sound like a little kid.
Are you playing
a game? Secret, but I'm not going to tell.
So me and a buddy in the military, we used to play a game called the Nice Game, and if you said anything mean to the other guy, you had to go get wet. Like you had to go literally in your full clothes, go get in the shower. Or if we were in San Diego, you'd had to run and go jump in the ocean. Because we were on base. On base was the ocean's right there, and so because we were always talking so much shit to each other, we would be like, man, when did it become okay to say the things that we say to each other? And we say it so regularly that it became this would be harder if we played this game where you had to be. We called it the Nice Game. So, I mean, you couldn't even be condescending. You couldn't say, hey, that's a really nice shirt. Oh, what did you mean by that? And then boom, you had to go hit the surf. And so we played that game pretty often. Is that what you're doing with yourself right now? That's where I was going with this.
No. Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Oh, this is going to break both your hearts.
It's probably nothing cool.
I wean myself from coffee.
Get out.
Why?
Look at Josh, just ready to hang up. Josh is going to text me and cut that part out of the show.
And
was it a necessity? Your next coffee shipment didn't show up, and
no,
the donkeys didn't deliver. The donkeys didn't deliver.
I have so much good dudes. It's so sad. I just figured, hey, I made it a year fasting, 1 day a week, and so what else could I do to make myself even cleaner? And so I just thought, okay, I'll cut coffee for a little while.
Just take a break. Coffee's not bad,
dude. Wait.
And so I didn't drink I haven't had a cup of coffee in 3 days, and I think it's made me nice. There's just no witty shit coming at him.
It's not worth it. Yeah, you're just
not worth it. Not worth it. We're gonna get you back on coffee real quick. Don't worry.
You're just sleepy and boring.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's sleepy. Dopey over here.
All right, we're at 91 minutes, and I have to go to my boys' ballet.
See ya.
Oh wow. I have to go back to doing real adult